Welcome, friends, to week 3, the fullness of intention, expanding your desires to others. Now, over the last 2 weeks, we've started to understand the power of attraction and the true meaning of desire. This week, we broaden that awareness and energy. We're going to focus on expanding our desires to benefiting those we love and the world at large. Today's meditation, sharing your happiness, begins that shift. One of the hallmarks of my life is built on today's thinking. Life, I have to tell you, it just gets sweeter when you share it. Now, I've been saying that for years, those of you who watched me on the Oprah show all those years. And I just know this with every part of my being. Life is better when you share it. It just doesn't fail. And that's why I think I've been so blessed. I know my happiness gets greater when the people around me are part of it. So focusing the energy of your attention and your desires to attract goodness that goes beyond yourself ultimately increases the goodness in your own life's experience. Through meditation, we get to expand our connection to all, the capital A, capital L. As we let go of our ego and our separateness and continue to go deeper, we get to tap into the natural desire to share our own light, to expand our desires so that we can attract happiness and fulfillment beyond our own self. That sharing is one of the highest forms of joy there is. And the power of that, it just brings miracles. It's what we're all here for. Nobody has a purpose that wasn't meant to be shared. Abundance for you comes when you share it. Abundance for your loved ones comes when you share it, which eventually means abundance for the world. So today, let's join Deepak as he guides us on a joyful sharing path to expanding the energy of attraction for all.
We've arrived at week 3, where you learn how to expand your desires to include others. In daily life, we all know how hard it is to please some people, how resistant others are to change, and how often our desires clash with someone else's, even someone we love. To expand your desires to include others is an art, but it begins quite simply. We want the best for our children, extended family, and friends. Here is where the lessons of desire can really be tested. If you have mastered the art of intention, you can immensely benefit others. If you haven't, your desires for them often remain at the level of wishful thinking. The secret lies in consciousness. The happiness of others becomes your happiness when you go beyond ego. There is a merging of me and others at the level of the true self. The ego isolates, the true self unites. When the fulfillment of someone else feels as good as your own fulfillment, you are reaping the reward of expanded awareness. In real life, as we all know, egos clash. There is a gap between the true self and the personalities people use so much energy to defend. This discrepancy leads to frustration and disappointment if our desires aren't manifesting in the way the ego craves. You can't succeed at the level of ego, even though, of course, there are people we feel happy with or who are happy around us. Such happiness can easily be taken away, however. You must release your dependence on the ego's limited perspective. See yourself as you really are. You are someone who can manifest any possibility from your true self. When you take the entire situation inside, surrendering it to the true self, the gap between you and someone else isn't there anymore. The energy of attraction meets no resistance. All the complaints, demands, and criticisms that create problems at the ego level are erased. In a word, you have left the level of the problem and found the level of the solution. This is accomplished effortlessly through the expansion of your awareness. As we prepare to meditate together, let's take a moment to consider our centering thought. The happiness of others is my own happiness. The happiness of others is my own happiness. Now let's prepare for our meditation. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Begin to be aware of your breath and just breathe slowly and deeply. With each breath, allow yourself to become more deeply relaxed. Now gently introduce the mantra Brahm Ananda. This mantra expands the happiness or bliss of your true self to others. As you repeat the mantra, feel the joy of your being grow and embrace all around you. Repeat it silently to yourself. Brahm Ananda. With each repetition, feel your body, mind and spirit open and receive just a little more. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, noises, or physical sensations, simply return your attention to silently repeating the mantra. Brahm Ananda. Brahm Ananda. Brahm Ananda. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and when it's time to end, you will hear me ring a soft bell. Brahm Ananda. Brahm Ananda. Brahm Ananda. Just mentally. Brahm Ananda. Brahm Ananda. Brahm Ananda. It's time to release the mantra. Continue to sit restfully, inhaling and exhaling slowly. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. As you continue with your day, contemplate this centering thought. The happiness of others is my own happiness. The happiness of others is my own happiness. The happiness of others is my own happiness. Namaste.